Good morning, sir. I am Casey Labasan, first year BSTF, and I'm presenting the personal hygiene. Hygiene is a series of practices performed to preserve health. Hygiene activities can be grouped into the following: home and everyday hygiene, personal hygiene, medical hygiene, sleep hygiene, and food hygiene. Some regular hygiene practices may be considered good habits by the society, while the neglect of hygiene can be considered disgusting, disrespectful, or threatening.
Going to explore how personal hygiene needs to be maintained by all food handlers to avoid any kind of food contamination. Personal hygiene is essential since most contamination of food occurs because of inappropriate actions taken by food handlers. Poor personal hygiene can cause different kinds of hazards, such as bacterial contamination that comes from food handlers' hands, skin, or hair. And food poisoning bacteria can be transferred by hands from raw to high-risk foods. Physical contamination coming from hair, fingernails, jewelry, buttons, candy wrappers, or plasters. Chemical contamination that may occur from misuse of cleaning agents or strong perfumes and soaps that can taint food. Allergenic contamination that can come from lack of washing hands or utensils after coming in contact with allergens. Next, we will explore the personal hygiene best practices that each food handler should follow. Hand hygiene can be maintained by not only washing regularly throughout the working day, but also that they are washed thoroughly. Nails should be short, clean, and unvarnished. Hands should be washed before entering food preparation areas, when moving from one area in the premises to another, between handling raw food and high-risk ready-to-eat food, and after taking a break, going to the toilet, eating or smoking, sneezing into a tissue, blowing your nose or touching any other part of the body, changing a waterproof dressing, using cleaning chemicals or touching cleaning cloths, handling food waste or refuse, handling external packaging, handling known allergens. Hand wash basins must be clean and used only for hand washing. They should never be used to wash food or equipment. Likewise, hands should not be washed in sinks used specifically for food or equipment. Unperfumed, bactericidal liquid soap and disposable paper towels should be readily available. Food handlers must wear protective food safety gear when they are in food premises. Below are the different types of food safety gear that are essential when you are at work. Uniforms. Dubai Municipality requires business owners to provide suitable and clean uniforms to all food handlers, as outside clothing can bring bacteria, dirt, hair, buttons, or other pollutants that can contaminate the food supply. Uniforms should be cleanable, suitable for the job, light-colored to show dirt, without external pockets since they can harbor bacteria and dirt. In order to ensure maximum protection, uniforms should not leave work. They should be laundered, and a clean uniform should be put on at the start of the day and placed in a designated area at the end of the day. Hats, hairnets, and beard snoods to prevent head hair from falling onto food. Disposable gloves to prevent bacteria from transferring from hands onto food. Aprons, tabards, and jackets to prevent outdoor or ordinary clothing from coming in contact with food. Footwear, which prevents outside contamination from being brought into the food preparation area. Jewelry should not be worn by food handlers because it harbors dirt and bacteria and could cause physical contamination if it or parts of it fall into food. There is also a risk of entrapment if food handlers wear jewelry while operating machinery. In what follows are some bad habits that need to be avoided by food handlers. Using fingers to taste food. Using the same spoon to taste different foods. Licking fingers to help separate food packaging materials. blowing into bags to open them, breathing onto glasses or cutlery while polishing them, biting nails, sucking fingers, or picking nose or ears or scratching, coughing or sneezing over food. Food handlers with uninfected cuts and sores can continue to work with food provided the wound is covered with a clean, easy-to-detect, waterproof, and highly visible plaster. If cuts, boils, or skin infections are serious or can't be covered, then staff need to be excluded from food handling areas. It is essential that all food handlers and those in charge follow the highest level of personal hygiene and do regular health checkups to ensure they are free from any communicable diseases. This way, they can stay safe and never pose a threat to customers or those around them.